my name's Seth and this is the second video of the clutch system. The part that we will build in this video is this one on the picture. It's a really hard one, but we can do it together. This is the final design using SolidWorks, so let's do it. Let's begin by creating a new file and let's create a part design. I'm going to select the front plane, click on the sketch. The first feature that we are going to use is the extrude thin, and it's the first time that we will use this one together. So for this feature we just need a normal circle. Create a circle and the diameter of this circle should be 126.5. That's all we need for the feature, so exit the sketch, click on the extruded boss and click on thin feature. First let's change the depth here, which should be 5.5, and here on the thin feature let's keep it on one direction and let's change the thickness to 31.75. Good. Now let's select this face. Let's change the view. Now I'm going to create two circles. The first one should have the same diameter as our first circle, and the second one should be distance to the last circle by 3.75. Good. Now let's zoom in. Now I will create a center rectangle. Make sure it is on this axis. Click on this point. Get your rectangle. The dimension here is 16. And here we have 17. Now we need to add a sketch fillet. We will not use the style spline because this time we need an exact sketch and not just for the style. So click on sketch fillet, exit the dimension first, click on sketch fillet and select this point here. Let's change the radius to 3 and let's select this point as well. Now click OK and here we have the good form that we need. Now we will repeat this form around the surface with 9 instances. So click on the circular pattern here, circular sketch pattern, select your rectangle and let's change the instances to 9. Click OK. Good. Now let's exit the sketch. The feature here should be the extruded boss. Let's select our sketch. Now I'm going to delete this sketch 2 from the selected contours and I'm going to select my own region, which is this one. The depth should be 6 mm. Click OK. Now let's select this face again and let's build another sketch. Now I need a center line. Go back, make sure you select the center of circles like that. Get your center line here. Here I will need a line. The first point of the line should be on this edge and the second point should be on this circle. The distance between the center line and this point is 3 and the angle between these two is 20. Perfect. Now let's add a line here. So I'm going to select this point. Make sure it is on 0 degrees. Click here. The second line should be parallel to the first line and the end of the line should be on this circle. Good. Now we need a 3-point arc. So I select this point and this one, and the third point should be on this circle. Now let's change the distance here between this line and this one, and it should be 12.5. Now we need some sketch fillets, so click on sketch fillet here. This one should be 3. The second one here should be 2 millimeters. Now we can exit the sketch, use the extruded boss here, make sure you click on new sketch, and the depth here should be 2. Now let's select this face again, change the view. Now I need another sketch. And let's begin by some 3-point arcs. So if we zoom in, we can get the same 3-point arcs as the previous sketch. So I'm going to select this point. Make sure you select the right points. This one. Second 3-point arc should be here. The third one should be here. Good. Now let's add some lines. Like that. The second one should be here, and the third one should be here. Now the dimension between this line and this one is 6. Now we need some sketch fillets again. Click on this point. Here we should have 2. Good. On the other side we should have 3. Click OK. Exit the sketch again. And let's use the extruded boss. The depth here should be 2.5. Click OK. And here we got the form. Now we need some fillets, so I'm going to select some edges here. Select this one, rotate, this one, and this one. Click on the fillet. The fillet here should be 1 millimeter radius. Click OK. Now as you can see on the picture, we don't have a full circular pattern, there are some skipped instances. So let's begin by selecting a circular pattern. The fillet here is already selected, so I'm going to add this extruded boss and this one. Go back. The direction here should be this one, and the instances should be 24. But as I said, there are some skipped instances, so let's scroll down, and here we have the instances to skip. So the instances to skip are 17, 114, which is this one, and 122, which is this one. Click OK, and here we got what we need. Now I'm going to select this face, change the view. On this sketch I'm going to build the part that you can see on the picture here. The sketch here is not very hard, so follow me and let's go. Now we have the full form of the sketch. Now we can exit the sketch and let's use the extruder boss. The extruder boss should be on the other direction and the depth should be 2.5. Click OK. Good. Now let's add some fillets. So I'm going to select this edge, second, third, fourth, this one, and the last one. Click on fillet, and fillet should be 5mm radius. Click OK. Now I will add another fillet on this edge, so click on fillet. The radius should be 1mm and then click OK. Good. Now as you can see on the picture, we have a hole on this part, so we are going to use the hole wizard here, but before using the hole wizard we need a point on this face. So I'm going to select this face, click on sketch, and let's add a point. Let's add it somewhere here, then exit the sketch and let's use the hole wizard. The hole type should be a straight tap and then click OK. And now select the point of the hole, which is this one, and then click OK. And here we have the form of the hole. Now we need a circular pattern to repeat this part here around our design. So click on the circular pattern. The features to select are the hole first, and the fillets, the two fillets, and the boss extrude, the last one. The number of instances is 3 and the direction is this edge. Click OK. Good. Now we have one last thing to do, so I'm going to select the right plane, click on the sketch, select the right plane here. Good. Now let's add a center line. Make sure the degree is 0. Good. Here we need some lines. Make sure you don't select any point here to avoid problems, so select a random point here. Another one should be on the same axis, and the third one here. The distance between the center line and this point is 63. Here we have 6.5. The distance between this point and this line is 7, and the distance here is 15.5. That's all we need, so exit the sketch. As you can see, we have a form like that. Now we will use the cut revolve, so click on insert, cut revolve, and they will give you automatically the axis, which is the center line that we built. Now click OK, and here we got the form of the part. Now let's end by adding some fillets, so I'm going to select this face and let's add a 2mm radius. Click OK. And here we got the full form of our part. As you can see, it was a really hard part because we have a lot of boss extrudes, a lot of hard sketches. In the next video we are going to see how to build the clutch cover, which is this one. So see you on the next video and peace out.